Okay, well, welcome everyone to a new, I guess, mini-series, since I don't finish these too often, of game Dev Tycoon. It's a little indie game I found not too long ago, and I'm gonna give a try at it. I have seen a bit of gameplay of it, so at least the beginnings are a little bit known to me. I know the basics, and a bit on this game is that you start off basically in the 80s, the beginning of gaming games, and you try and make your own game company. You start off with in a garage, and judging by the screenshots I've seen, you eventually start making it like a big company. And yeah, it looked good. And since I got requested to record this, and since I knew I would have fun with it anyway, I'm gonna give it a try. See how I do. See if I do better than my friend who I watched did. So let's see how we do. Now, as for a company name, we have to come up with a name, a player name, guy or girl, and customize them a little bit. Now, for a company name, I really don't know. With the player, we'll just call him Eddie, because I'm boring and don't come up with names. Which is why the company name will be interesting to come up with, because I don't know what it is. I'm back. Okay, well, I finally decided on a game company name. We'll call it EGN, which will stand for, because I'm very uncreative. Okay, now I'm back. After cutting out a little bit of that, of me stumbling, trying to figure out a good name that I liked, I decided to go with EGM, which will stand for, because I'm very, very creative, Eddie's Gaming. Oh, I can move it around like that. Sorry. Eddie's Gaming Manufacturer. I don't know. I'm not very good with company names or customizing, stuff like that. Anyway, if we're gonna make a vague representation of me, which apparently none of these are. However, I do like this guy because he has glasses and kind of wavy here, but I don't like this. So we'll go with him. As for a shirt, we'll get the bright green shirt, just because I like green. So, continue. And we're off. Now the first thing I'm going to want to do is, of course, develop a game. And because I've already done the tutorial and stuff, and I accidentally forgot to do skip earlier, we're gonna, I guess the tutorial message will come up. I'm not really good at reading them though, because I already know what to do. So our very first game will be called Fantasy, because if this goes... Oh, I don't have fantasy yet. Then how about a... Well, you should always go for what you want to make. I want to make a medieval RPG on the PC for... What do I want to call it? Medieval RPG. Carriage Raider. I don't know. Let's see. It will be... Let's put 2D graphics to make a... See if we can make a good game right off the bat. It's EGM has no limits on what it can do except for its bank account. And we strive to be the best in the business. Now, it'll have a very good engine, good gameplay, and it'll be heavy on story. I'll lower the engine a bit. I guess the RPG engines don't matter very much, but the story and gameplay do. So we'll lower this a little bit more. There we go. Okay, game development started. And you'll see the points coming up. We'll go into design and... okay, so that's a little something I didn't know in the last one. More bubbles these fill up, the better the game will be. But yeah, technology and design, those will go up apparently, and we'll get better games. Research, as I do stuff, I get research points which I can put into other stuff later, and bugs. I can fix those after the game comes out. I can iron those out. Now, we'll need about a moderate AI. You're gonna want great level design and great dialogue, or else your RPG is not going to be very entertaining. And see, every month it's going to cost me 8k. As of now, I don't know if it goes up later. So now I can add extra stuff like basic sounds. Okay, so I don't want basic sounds because, you know, if you want your game to at least sound nice. They have great graphics, great world design, and mediocre sound. So when you're playing an RPG, you're looking at graphics, how well everything looks. You're looking at the world, how everything looks. You wander around and get in random battles. I'm not too worried about sound, unless there's music. Now, I can push the finish button now if I want to, and it'll pump up the game right there and then, but I can wait a little bit extra, and the bugs will go away, and he has a chance, I guess, of going some extra points to technology design. I think there goes one now. But since that looks like it, we're losing money. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, at the end of every game, this will come out, and it'll tell me the experience I've gotten. Let's see how our first game does. Carriage Raider. Game where you go and be a nuisance on the road as you raid innocent civilians and take their loot. And then in a little bit, gaming reviews should come up, and then we'll see a box over here that says our sales and how well the game sold. Let's see how our premier title Carriage Raider is. It's okay. Okay, a 5. Doing good, doing good. And a meh. Okay, so overall, I think we did pretty good for what we have. I mean, we're no big name company or anything. So, I guess for a launch game, this should be pretty good. I mean, really, I'm inexperienced with how to make a game. I guess that's not too bad. I mean, we made 14,000 in the first week of sales. Yeah, it'll show every week that it's on sale, and we'll continue to keep getting money from it for a little while. And I've gotten fans on my first game. That's not too bad, actually, as far as I know. So we'll just watch the money come in for a bit. Getting more fans, that's pretty good. Looks like it's teaming off right there. We might want to start the next one. So we can research something now. Let's see if we can get a new game type. We'll get fantasy. Start research. I gotta wait for me to peck away at that keyboard. Look at me pecking away at that, moving my hands all over it. Speed of light. Sold 8,000 copies for $57,000. Not bad, not bad. Almost right back where we started. Research new topic, fantasy. Yay. Okay, so that's not my next game series, which I want to be called fantasy, because if this goes off well, then I'll make a bad joke, which many of you can probably tell coming already. It'll be... We'll try another RPG. Again, on the PC. Next. Start development. We want it. Graphics. None of this text-based mumbo-jumbo. We'll increase the engine just slightly. Everything else will stay pretty standard. Increase the AI slightly. Those graphics. Now, if you know your gaming history, you know this is supposed to be the Commodore 64. But the reason I'm not making anything for this is because in gaming history, it goes down the bucket fairly soon. And I want to be prepared for that. Well, it does very good right now. Later on, it shouldn't be doing too good. Now we're going to lower the world design a bit. We're going to raise the sound. See how that does us. Raise it up slightly bit more. I'm gonna wait for those bugs to be ironed out. And is anything else? Yep, there's one more. Okay. Oops. Finished. Okay, well, I fast forwarded this a little bit. But, yeah, I didn't level up, but I'm getting close, I'm getting close. Oh, now we're gonna get it. Oh! Got a good one. I saw some 2s in there and I was thinking, oh, we're gonna get a bad one this time. Uh-oh, 666. And all games is still yet hard to please. So this could be a good thing or a bad thing. Let's see how that does us on sales though. So anyway, the game sold quite well in the first week. Got some more fans, and apparently I can do the contract work now, which will allow me to get a little bit more cash, but I don't get to release games or anything. It won't help me get any experience as far as I know to rank up my character. Now, Nintendo is planning to launch its gaming console. So the Dinky King, it's a Donkey Kong. So the NES is already getting ready to come out, which I guess I left it in fast mode by accident. We may have to redo this because I didn't want that on. Because my friend earlier who played left it on. Let's go. And how wrong they were. That gaming consoles would not be taking off. Now, I want to make stuff for the NES, so I'm going to want to crank out some money, because you're going to need to buy a license in order to bake stuff. So let's see. We can research another good topic. Try a sci-fi game. Everyone liked sci-fi back then. Let's make a new game. We'll call it